And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is self-knowledge, which means you understand yourself, you understand your motives, you understand your ability, capabilities, talent, skills. You know yourself, you know how you make decisions, you know what you're driven by. Like, you know yourself pretty much. And I think this is one of the best things a person could have, because knowing who you are and how you make decisions, it's easy for you to know what you would do or say even if you're not in a situation. So self-knowledge, like, that's what separates everybody from each other. People always say, oh, we're all the same, every guy is the same, every girl is the same. No, 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 no. The gender is the same, but what separates everybody individually is the knowledge that we all have, because we all don't have a one-track mind. So if we don't have a one-track mind, that means we don't think the same. So it simply means we do things different. Like, everything about everybody is different. And a lot of people don't take self-knowledge into consideration, but I think that's one of, like, the greatest thing, because, like, the first thing we do have is self-control. So if you can control yourself, then you can control your mind, you can control your body, you can control your thinking, you know how to steer yourself in a certain way. You don't need everybody else to tell you what to do or what to say. Bro, self-knowledge is basically everything you know about yourself and how you do things. Most times, like, whenever I hear somebody saying stuff or they're talking to me and they can ask me what I would do in a various situations, like, I can know, like, depending on the type of situation, because it's like it's different when you are in a situation versus when you're trying to put yourself in a situation. It's completely different. So if somebody is talking to me or they're venting to me or they're trying to explain something to me, I can detect right away that I would have never did this, I would have never say that, I would have not do, I wouldn't make this decision. Like, you, if you know yourself, then you know how to make decisions. That's how you that's how you truly know who you are. And that's the same thing with knowing somebody else. You don't need to know a person full backstory in order to know them. A lot of people think, oh, if I don't tell you this, then you don't know. No, that's not how you know a person. The same way how you know yourself is the same way you can know somebody else. This, like, if you know yourself very well, then it's easy for you to know somebody else very well. And I'll explain that later down the line. So self-knowledge is everything that you know about yourself. Like, it all starts from yourself and how you treat yourself. So however you treat yourself will eventually reflect on others. People that are upset with themselves, they're upset at everybody else. It's people who can't get nowhere in life, they try to bring down everybody else. That's just life, and that's just how it is. So if you are a very knowledgeable person, then you can know for yourself without me even telling you that it depends on where you put yourself and the people you surround yourself with. Because I shouldn't have to say this to you if you're a knowledgeable person. If you're in a different state of mind where you want to evolve above average, then you don't need to hear it from me. So that's just how it is, and that's life. That's what separates everybody else. Countless times I've heard people say, oh, all guys are same, all girls are same, everybody do this and everybody do that. Let me tell you something. Birds of a feather flock together, which means people put themselves around people and things that they have similar interests in. So whenever a person will say to you, oh, everybody I know is doing the same thing, they're currently doing the same thing, and they are around everybody else that's currently doing the same thing. This is why people can tell you, oh, all girls are same, all guys are same, all broke people are same, all rich people are the same. Bro, that's just how it is. If you haven't figured it out by now, then if you're in your late 20s going to early 30s and you don't know, then you are losing. Because if you're a knowledgeable person, you like, it's not hard. Like, even when you're going to school, if you like math, if math is your favorite subject, then you will sit down to somebody else that also like math. So you guys low-key challenge each other in order to be better. Anybody that have similar interests as you will be driven towards them. That's life, and that's just how it is. I've had people tell me, "Oh, uh, life is so hard," or "This is so hard." But if you really think about what they're saying, is hard. Like a broke person will tell you, "Oh, I don't even know where my next meal is coming from." Exactly, you're broke, you're homeless. How can you know where your next meal is coming from? You're not putting yourself in the position in order to look after yourself and take care of yourself. And if you're a knowledgeable person, you can know full well that if you take care of yourself, you can also take care of others. If you know how to love yourself, you can know how to love others. If you treat yourself, like when I say treat, I don't mean like what's it called, like sit down and do. I mean, if you treat yourself, meaning you go shopping, you buy stuff, you like doing these type of stuff. If you know how to cherish yourself with gifts, that's what I'm looking for. If you know how to cherish yourself with gifts, you can know full well how to cherish other people with gifts. That's what separates everybody else. What breaks us down. Okay, so when people say everybody, let me break it down for you. Whenever somebody say, "Oh, all guys are same and all girls are same," okay, so it's the gender that they're talking about, because you got male and you got female. Let me stay on males to not get you guys confused. So you got male, that's every guy. What separates the male is boy and the man. They're both are males, but man and boy. It's like what's that thing called? It's like a family tree. So you got one on the top, and so you go down, you branch off in different areas. You have to be able to break these things down. So you got boy and man. What separates the boy and man? Age? Probably not. Maturity is what separates them. So, and then right under man, you got standard, average, and high vibration, quality. You got to break it down even more. Bro, that's what self-knowledge is. I think I need to get a chalkboard to write stuff down to explain better, because I'm better with writing stuff down and these things, because once you write it down, it makes it real. But that's how you truly know the difference with everybody else. The same way how you can know yourself. Bro, I'm telling you, if you take the time out to know yourself, you know what you like, you know what you're triggered by, you know what you hate, you know what you love, you know what you despise, you know what gives you joy, you know what gives you happiness. If you know all these things, then you can know exactly where to put yourself. It's the same as, okay, let's use a relationship as an example. Okay, whether you're a guy or a girl, everybody have their own vision board of the type of partner they want. Guys, oh, I want a pretty girl, I want a smart girl, I want an independent girl, I want a girl that can take care of herself, I want a girl with this body shape, whether slim, thick, or thick. Everybody got their own vision board. So once you have your own vision board to say, okay, this is what I want, then it's easier for you to say, okay, so there's what I want. Let me put myself around it. Because knowledge, like having certain knowledge, you can be able to make certain decisions. And what a lot of people don't understand is, once you have mastered yourself and understand yourself, if not say completely, at least 80%, it's easier for you to understand others. Like if somebody is venting to you, it's easier for you to understand them. Whether if you have the similar, say, problem, even if you never had the similar problem, it's easy for you to understand them. Because if you understand yourself, you can understand others. Look, bro, I've always said it in most of my motivational videos. Everything starts from within. And self-knowledge, if you're a knowledgeable person, it's everything about what you know. A lot of people may say, okay, focus on what they know, but you got some other people that is willing to learn even more. Because life is a learning cycle. I always say it. It doesn't really matter how smart you are. It doesn't really matter what you know in this current moment. I guarantee you, there's always something else we don't know. But knowledgeable people, they're always in a learning progress. Once you're a person that's like, I was about to say trainable or teachable, but once you're consistently learning, it's easier and better for you to grow and evolve as a person, because you can understand that, okay, as smart as I am willing to listen to others that are above me and below me, because there's something that they know that I don't know. And you can best believe it, because I think it's human nature to always want to listen and be around people that are higher than you and better than you. But once you listen to people beneath you, then you can sort of learn what to do and what not to do. Because a person that's beneath you, there's a reason why they're beneath you. Because they didn't make some decisions for themselves that you made, if that makes sense. And then those that are above you, there's a reason why they're above you, because they're making way more decisions that you are scared to make. Now, we live in a world where if you're wiser than somebody else, they will sit down and they will listen to you. If you're stupid on the sorry, if you are slower than them, then nobody want to listen to you. If you're not so smart, you're not so brilliant, nobody want to listen to you. But there's a reason why you are where you are. Like, what separates everybody, like I said, is an information that they have in their brain. It has nothing to do with how old you are, because you can put 3 or 4 other guys next to me that's the exact same age as me. But guess what? One of us is going to be smarter. One of us is going to be stronger. One of us is going to be faster, sorry. One of us is going to have a different quality. One of us is going to have a different, what's it called, style of dressing. Bro, that's just how it is. It's the quality of the person. Like, the knowledge of the person, sorry, determines the quality of the person. That's how it is. A lot of people are chasing all these different type of stuff, but what they're mistaken is how knowledgeable a person is, because all the knowledge a person have determines their mentality and how they make decisions. For most of you females watching me, have you ever, say, liked a guy because he have like swag or good physique or a nice car, but dumb as hell? I know some of you females can relate to this. And guys, have you ever saw a girl that have a nice body, she's pretty, nice hair, nice color eyes, her smile make your heart smile, but can't read? And that's the world where we live in, where a lot of people fail to understand is the knowledge of a person determines the decision that they are making. Because, like I said, the knowledge of the person determines their mentality, and their mentality determines how they see the world. So if a person don't have certain information, they can't see the world in a particular way. So say me, I'm making YouTube videos. I like making YouTube videos. I like dressing myself up. You, as a guy, may be the exact same age as me, but you're not willing to be a part of, you're not willing to be a social media guy. You want to be a normal guy. You want to work a regular job like everybody else. That's because the knowledge that you have. Bro, you guys gotta understand that some people, they are okay being an average person. When I was younger, and this is crazy, when I was younger, when I dressed myself up and I like the life that I wanted to live and the stuff that I like, I know for a fact an average life was not meant for me, because everything I like was expensive. Every single thing I like. If I go somewhere and I like particular shoes, Jordan, boom, it's a lot of money to get it. I'm like, why does everything I like is so expensive? That's almost when I knew that I wasn't meant for an average life, because you can know like the stuff you like, you can know. The difference is if you're willing to grind to go get it. That's where the problem comes in, where a lot of people lack. So the knowledge you have determines everything. It's the same thing like having a family. If you have kids, what you know is what raise kids. A lot of people, this is why a lot of people have kids with wrong people, and they do all these different type of stuff, and they destroy their own life, and they lose everything because they're focusing on the outside appearance. The inside appearance is the person's character, which means the knowledge they have and how they make decisions. So if you can understand yourself at 80%, then you can understand that other people is the exact, like say, how they make decisions. Have you ever wondered why a guy can have, say, an average girl, and this guy is like, got swag, and he have a lot of options, and he can be with anybody he wants, and he can date a model, he can date a rapper, and he's with this girl? Why do you think he's with this girl? Because of the knowledge that she have. He's more secure with this girl, with the knowledge that she have, more than all those girls that are all for their body but nothing upstairs. Because the more you understand yourself is the more you come to understand others, that it's not about their outside appearance. Or like when we're younger, and I'm pretty sure everybody has been through this, when you're younger, say like 11 to say 50, whether you're a guy or a girl, you focus more on outside appearance. So if you're the prettiest girl in school, all the guys like you. If you're if you're a guy and you're on the football team or the basketball team or the soccer team, all the girl likes you because of the status that you have. That's why everybody like you, because they're focusing on your outside appearance. But the older you get, the more you mature, is the more you come to understand that it's the knowledge of the person that determines the type of lifestyle you will live, the type of future you will have with them, and if this person is capable enough to raise your kids the same way how you see fit. Because what's the point of having kids with somebody that like you guys don't want the same thing for the kids, or you want the kids to go to that school, they want the kids to go to that school, or they want the kids to be fashionable and you want the kids to be an average. You want your kids to be wearing this clothing, and then this other parent want the kids to be wearing no name brand. Like, it's a whole mess. And that's what separates everybody, the knowledge that they have. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out here, a lot of beautiful women out there with no brain, and there's a lot of hardworking guys that are, say, good with their hands, whether mechanic, engineering, welding, all these different type of stuff with nothing upstairs. They don't know how to, it's crazy. And the older you get is the more you come to understand it. It's a knowledge that a person have. And let me tell you something about knowing somebody else. The same way how you know yourself is the same way how you can know others, which means you do not, like how you know somebody, you do not have to know their whole backstory. The only thing you need to know is how this person make decision, especially in a very tense moment or uncomfortable moment. Because a lot of people lose their cool when they're under pressure, and they make rational decisions and they destroy everything. And making rational decisions make you short-sighted because you can't think clearly to have a decent outcome. A lot of people think, oh, if this person is like, no. You need to see people in hard times to know if this is the person that you're willing to ride or die for. That's how you truly know a person. You don't need to know what this person was doing in grade 9, who this person was in grade 7, where this person's background come from. All that stuff doesn't matter, because I've seen people that come from an average family that, say, wanted to be above average. People that come from a rich family end up being an average person because of the knowledge that they have. That's what separates us. Your family doesn't determine who you are. Your parents doesn't determine who you are. What determines who you are is the knowledge that you have. Have you ever had your parent wanting you to be a certain person, or they wanted you to go to a certain job, or your parents always want the best for you? But your parents' best for you may not be the same best that you have for yourself. Because your parent may say, okay, buy a house, get a wife or a husband, and move accordingly, go get a job and you be comfortable. What if you want to say have a lot of money and travel the world? Your best maybe you want to be financially stable, and your parents' best maybe okay, just have a secure job. What if you want to be self-employed? They don't know that, because people can only tell you what they know. If you ask somebody for advice, they can only tell you what they know. They can't tell you what they don't know, and they can only tell you what they may do. That's it. That's what separates everybody. The knowledge that we all have, and a lot of people get this concept mixed up, thinking we're all the same. We're not all the same. That's what separates us. So I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.